exactly step by step of what I do, what I have all my clients doing to get that fat off the body. Appreciate you guys being here. I do live training every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Arizona time. So hit that subscribe button, smash that share button. That's all I ask for, guys. Hit that share button because you don't know who in your friends group could be struggling to get that fat off the body. And that is why I do the Q&As and do this live training, breaking it down so simple for everyone. So with that, guys, don't be afraid. Ask whatever you guys got. It's going to wait a little bit, get some people on here, and we'll jump right into it. So how it usually goes is I break it down step by step. I'll do it twice throughout the hour of going live, and I'll open up with Q&A in between, and then I'll end it with a Q&A after all of that good stuff. So hope you guys are having a good Friday, and all I ask is, where are you guys watching this? Are you guys at work? And then what state are you in? I love seeing where everybody is from, where you guys live while we're watching this at 10 a.m. in Arizona time. Most of it is literally a ton of people watching is normally from Texas. It's hilarious how it usually works like that, but it's always a ton of people from Texas that is watching the lives and all of that good stuff. So I don't know if Texas is more health conscious. I have no idea. Getting ready for work, Florida, 1 p.m. Are you a nurse? Getting ready for work, 1 p.m. Rainy state. Yeah, Barb, definitely you're in that rainy state for sure. Don't forget, guys, still got a couple left of the 20% off of the True Meal meal replacement protein shakes. You go pre-order now. Still about 20 left, I think. Looks like someone's checking out right now. But go and take advantage of that. The orders will ship out at the end of August. If you've had True Meal before and just got it a week or two ago, I would still order it because it's going to be the end of August when they ship out. So you might run out before it comes because let me tell you, running out of True Meal is the worst. But on that note, let's jump straight into this, guys. So like I said, personal trainer here in Gilbert, Arizona. Going to tell you guys exactly what I do step by step on how to get that fat off the body as simple as possible, what I do and what I have all my clients doing. So like I said, all I ask, guys, hit that share button. Smash that share button. If you have any questions, ask them now, and then I'll answer them after the live training. So do this for about an hour. So with that, let's get rolling. So rule number one, the most important thing when it comes to weight loss, weight gain, building that lean muscle mass, no matter what your goals are, the most important thing is calories. You got to be at a calorie deficit, but not too big of a calorie deficit. Yes, starving yourself can work for a little bit. You'll move on the scale and everything, but why are we really doing this? We're doing this to look freaking amazing naked. We're not doing this just because the scale looks good. I promise you, you could drop 10 pounds of water weight within a wrestling practice or running outside or just literally standing outside here in Arizona where it's 110 degrees already at 10 o'clock in the morning. But calories, guys, I can't stress that enough. Calories are so important. Calories. So that's why I have the calorie calculator on my site. So if you're ever wondering how many calories you should be around, it's a good calorie calculator. I like that one. That's why I put that formula on my page. So you can go and check it out there. Just fullercitynutrition.com. Do not go to it yet. That's not going anywhere. It's always going to be there. Stay on this live, though. Remember, whatever questions you guys have, drop them now. So with those calories, like I said, you don't want to be too big of a calorie deficit. That is literally the number one reason why so many people are not getting results, why people are gaining that fat, losing the muscle mass, and they're not able to tighten up that body. It's because they're under eating. Trust me, I'm telling you, everybody's like, no, I'm definitely overeating, Tyler. There's no way. I definitely am. Then we go calculate the calories, and they're like around 1,700. I'm like, okay, they're like, I'm definitely eating that much. I'm like, okay, let's see what you had yesterday. We calculate it, and they're like at 600 to 800 calories for the day from yesterday. So that's usually on average what a lot of people are eating because everyone's been told eat less, do more, do more. So we're conscious about that. So all we do when we look at food, we're like, oh my gosh, that has 600 calories. There's no way I should eat that. But if you do 3 meals a day and 600 calories per meal, that's 1,800 calories. So that's right where a lot of people normally are. So while I'm making all these custom keto plans for people, tracking and calculating the calories for people, that's on average what people are around, is around 1,700 to 1,800 calories. But everyone's different. You can't ask your friend Sally or Bob, how many calories they took in to get their results, because theirs are going to be different. It goes off your height, your weight, your age, and your activity level. So when you use the calorie calculator that's on the site, please make sure you pick the right activity level. So many people are picking the wrong activity level. The one that says lightly active, that's for people who are not working out and literally are just not moving, and they're sitting at a desk all day long while they're at work. Lightly active is if you're at a desk, going to be the next step up. That one's going to be if you're at a desk job, but you are working out about 3 to 4 times a week. And then moderately active or active is the ones if you're a nurse, you're a teacher, you're doing hard labor, you're super active, and you're working out on top of it doing HIIT training, then yeah, that's going to be above the activity level. So when you use the calorie calculator, it's definitely what I'd be mindful of. I don't like Carb Manager and MyFitnessPal's calorie calculator. They give you way too little amount of calories, because the problem is everybody puts, because it asks you, do you want to lose 0.5 pounds or 2 pounds a week? And everyone wants to lose as much weight as they possibly can, so they pick the 2 pounds, and then it gives people way too low of calories. So do not think under eating is going to get you the best results. It might give you results for a little bit on the scale, but if you're under eating, it could destroy the metabolism. It could literally mess up those hormones, and a hormone imbalance is already messing everybody's fat loss goals up anyways. And with that, make sure you hit those calories. So it's super important. And it's like for the people who do a ton of cardio, you have those friends that you know that are runners or go and sit on a Stairmaster or a treadmill for an hour a day, and they're soft. They're soft. They're not tight and toned up. They're soft and squishy. It's because they've burned so much lean muscle mass down, so they still have that fat wrapped around those muscles. So just make sure you hit those calories. So that's rule number 1. Find out how many calories you need to be around. So rule number 2 is macros. So now that we're tracking calories, that's perfect. But where are we getting our calories from? So that's where you're going to track the macronutrients. So the macros, carbs, fats, and proteins. Those are your macros. Whenever you hear people talking about tracking macros and stuff, definitely I have been doing my activity level. I haven't been doing my activity level right. Nicole, are you serious? Aren't you down like 60 or 70 pounds or something like that? Anyways, getting distracted with that comment. But remember, guys, ask those questions now. I will answer all of them after the live training here. So live Q&A with it as well. So don't be afraid. There's no dumb question. You can ask literally whatever you have. So once we get those calories, now we got macros. So with MyFitnessPal, that is the app that I like to track with for the macros, is MyFitnessPal. I don't like to get my calories from MyFitnessPal, but I like to track with MyFitnessPal. I don't like Carb Manager that much because I don't think it has a GPS locator like MyFitnessPal does. And then MyFitnessPal doesn't subtract the fiber and sugar alcohols either, because I do all carbs. I don't do net. So 60% of my calories are coming from fats. That's what I'll set my macros to for percentages. So it gives me the grams that I want to hit, because you want to hit those grams. So 60% is coming from fats. 35% of my calories is coming from the proteins. Protein is so important to take in. That's why so many people are losing their hair, cutting out all these proteins because they think it's going to spike their glucose levels, taking in too much protein. But if you're calorie deficit, that's not going to happen. So that's why I do 35% of my calories are coming from proteins. That's why your skin, your hair, your nails will get a lot better and thrive when you take in enough proteins. And you'll build that lean muscle mass. If you're working out and you're breaking down muscle mass, it needs the proteins, the amino acids that go back in and repair those muscles. So that's why I do 35% protein. No, if you're not working out, I would not change the macros. I would still do 60% fat, 35% protein, and 5% carbs. My carbs, though, like I said, I do all carbs and I stay under 20. No matter what, I'm under 50. That's all carbs, not net. So doing those carbs, that's really like 2% of my calorie intake, because I do 2,400 calories per day. That's my weight loss calories, is 2,400. So with that, I like to divide it up by 3 meals. This makes it really simple to know where your calories are at. So if you go out to dinner, if you go out for breakfast or whatnot, and everybody always freaks out about going out to eat while they're trying to eat clean. Going out to eat is probably the easiest way to stay eating clean, because all you got to do is order vegetables and a protein. And most of the time, every restaurant's going to have a plate of veggies and a plate of a protein. So like ribeye steak and broccoli, pork chops and eggs, chicken thighs and broccoli, carrot, like just all that, not carrot. I wouldn't do carrots. But just look at the menu. So I do 800 800 calories per meal. So I'll look at a menu, find something around 800 calories. That's a meat and a veggie. Boom, done. I don't even have to think about it. So that's why I like my MyFitnessPal too, because it'll GPS locate where you're at and it'll pull up the menu of the restaurant. So those are the macros. That's how I like to set them up. So let's talk about the grams though. So people will get really confused when they start looking at the percentages. So when you're using the percentage is just so you can get your grams. So once you got your grams, you don't have to worry about calories. You don't have to worry about the percentages, because if you hit your grams, you're going to hit your calories, and then you're going to take in the right percentages anyway. So don't stress out about the percentages. And then you're going to be looking at your fats and protein grams, and you'll be like, why is my fat grams lower than my proteins? That is because 1 gram of fat is 90 calories. 9 calories, holy cow. 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. So if you did 10 grams of fat, that's 90 calories. If you did 10 grams of protein, that's 40. So your grams and proteins will be higher, but your calorie intake will be higher with those fat grams. So don't freak out when you look at those macros and everything like that. So those are the macros. So with intermittent fasting, don't forget, guys, live Q&A right after this. So start dropping those questions and I'll start answering them. Remember, you guys run this show. I'm doing this for you guys to make this as simple as possible for everybody. So use and abuse me here, all right? So with the intermittent fasting, it's great, it's awesome, but just because you're doing intermittent fasting does not mean you're going to get the results. It's more important to hit your calories than it is with intermittent fasting. All intermittent fasting is you're taking all your calories in within the 8-hour window. That's it. And then I fast for 16 hours. But honestly, some of you are like, I can't do that. Like on average, most people are already doing that because nobody eats breakfast. Everybody doesn't eat till about 11, 12 o'clock, and then they have dinner 6 to 7. So you're already doing intermittent fasting. There's just a lot of great benefits from intermittent fasting, but just because you're doing it does not mean you're going to get results. So the same thing with the workout programs. So I have my free workout programs. They're on my site. They are literally free. So with the workouts, you don't need to be in the gym for an hour. There's literally no reason to be in the gym for an hour. You're going to have to take in more calories. If you're literally driving to the gym just to walk on the treadmill, walk outside. You'll get that vitamin D in your life too. But the thing is, like I said, you don't need to be in the gym for an hour. You can get an amazing workout within half an hour. That's what I have all my clients doing. Our workouts are 30 minutes long. They're high intensity interval training. We're jacking that heart rate up, bringing it back down, breaking down that lean muscle mass, and getting that heart rate up. So start doing intervals. Try doing intervals. Like you can get an amazing workout in 10 minutes, 5 minutes on that treadmill, let alone walking for 30 minutes. So don't think that you have to go and do long cardio. So there's no excuse saying you don't have time to go to the gym. Literally 30-minute workout. I have an at-home workout program on the site too. That's free. Just get some dumbbells or some bands. You can get an amazing workout with that. So like I said, don't make up the excuses that you can't work out. Find a little bit of time, 20 minutes out of the day. You can definitely get an amazing workout in. So take full advantage of that with those workouts. And everybody will always ask me, is it more important to do all this cardio or is it more important to do weight training? The weight training is going to be a lot better. If you do the weights the right way, you're going to jack that heart rate up anyways. So you're going to burn those calories while you're lifting those weights. And no, don't do sets of 30 and 20. Go like sets of 12. Use some good weights where your last 2 to 3 reps are burning up. That's what you want. You don't want to go and lift weights as fast as you possibly can. Slow and in control. So with that, guys, definitely drop those questions with whatever you have. Open this up for a live Q&A. Remember, all I ask is for you guys to hit that share button. If you're watching this on Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube, hit that share button because you don't know who in your friends group could stumble upon one of these videos and watch it, and it clicks for them, and all of a sudden they start getting amazing results. They change the way they're eating, and they message you, and they're like, thanks for sharing that guy's videos. Like I literally honed in on everything. Makes sense for me. Now I'm down 20 pounds. So that is why I do these Q&As. So when you guys get amazing results, literally let me know. There's no better feeling than when somebody lets me know that they're down 20 pounds. They broke a stall. So with that, guys, hit hit that share button and get those questions rolling in. Don't forget, I'm live on Facebook and on YouTube. I can see everybody's questions there. And here on TikTok, for some reason, I don't see everybody's questions all the time. So with that, let's start answering some questions. I'm going to go for Facebook and YouTube first. At work. Also, where's everybody at watching this? I'd love to know where everybody's at watching this. What state are you in? And if you're at work, even better. I love it. Hey, what is up? What's up? Is the keto plan you mentioned placed eggs? Do they have to be poached? So with the eggs on the custom keto plan that you guys get, if you guys go and get one, make the eggs however you want. Make the eggs however you want. The eggs aren't going to change with the calories of how you make it. So yes, make those eggs however you want. Scrambled, hard over easy, whatever you want. There's a calories difference if I just do the eggs over easy. I suck at making poached eggs. No, you don't need to do the poached eggs. You're totally golden. I love it. Get that question a lot with the custom keto plans. Let's see here. Keto clears the mind. No sugar helps my body heal. Man, preach. That's awesome, right? It's the thing. It's what you put in your body. If you guys haven't watched The Magic Pill or the documentary on Amazon Prime called Fat, go and watch it. The Magic Pill is on YouTube. It is amazing on what people are able to do with their bodies, just changing the nutrients. The nutrition and everything like that. I follow keto and intermittent fasting, but per keto coach, I'm not in ketosis. Throw the keto coach away. Throw all the blood meters away. You don't need them. Don't stress about that. You could be having ketones in the body and not be getting results. So throw those out. Seriously, you don't need them. I'm sorry you wasted the money on them, but I literally don't need any of that. I did when I first started because I wanted to test everything. But just like when I tested the ketone powder garbage, I bought 2 new ones because I wanted to test all that stuff because I wanted to put science behind it and everything like that. But definitely, you don't need them. What you want to focus on hitting your macros and hitting your calories. That's literally it. And taking before and after pictures. Throw the scale out the window, ladies. You don't need that scale. I haven't been doing my actual levels right. Nicole, that's crazy. Let's see. I just cleared my bathroom and I burned a ton of calories. I just cleaned my bathroom and burned a ton of calories. Yeah, that'll do it. My Fitbit thought I was working out. That's hilarious. Eating pizza for breakfast. Awesome. Giving the boys a big yes, yes. Say it for the Indiana boys. Pam, good afternoon here in the Big Apple. What's up? What's up? I bought those before and it did nothing for me. I did the reboot as well and I lost 2 pounds. Well, yeah, you're starving yourself on the reboot. It literally tells you not to eat. Like, of course, starving yourself will work for a little bit. Is flame broiler a good choice for on the go? Well, I don't even know what that is. I don't want to fix my activity level because then I would have to increase my calories. Killing me, Nicole. I'm glad you are getting those calories in now. I love my Blackstone. Love it. Love that grill. Yeah, no, won't, but those again, or do the was the worst. What else you guys got? What other questions? Remember, guys, there's no dumb questions. Ask whatever you guys have, whatever you need help with. It's why I do these live trainings. And then I do them Monday through Friday. And then on Sundays through Thursdays, 7 p.m. Arizona time is when I'll do the live Q&As, just like I'm doing right now. But that one is just opened up for everybody to ask as many questions as they have and whatnot. Because that's the thing. Like, there's so many misleading information out there. And what I talk about is what I do, what I have my clients doing, what I've had to overcome, what I've changed, and what I've seen happen with my clients and stuff. So it's not like I'm just going off some book I read or some article or what some so-called doctor said about something. So that's the thing. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. I love mine. Sometimes I don't want to heat up the house, so it's great. I literally cook everything on that grill. There is nothing that I cook in the house. Literally all my meats and veggies I cook on there. Anyone got any fun plans this weekend? Hope I don't forget that I asked that question. That's the thing, guys. Just keep it simple. People overcomplicate this entire thing. Just keep it simple. Don't overthink it. A lot of people do. And don't try and make all these keto desserts and stuff because there's no nutritional value to it. Do you have to be in ketosis in order to lose weight? 100% no. Your body is going to produce them though if you're controlling the blood sugars and everything like that. But you can eat carbs and still lose weight. You just have to eat 6 times a day, controlling the blood sugars, eating every 2.5 to 3 hours. But the problem is no one has time to do that. No one has time to eat 6 meals a day, let alone 3. It's like that's what it is with all my clients. Like when I have my personal training studio, that's why I created True Meal. Because nobody has everyday moms and dads who have jobs, don't have the time of day to cook throughout all day long, getting in all those calories. So that's why eating 3 meals a day, cutting out all those carbs and sugars works so well because you're not have to worry about controlling the blood sugars with every meal if it's just coming from meat and veggies. What's up? What's up? So that is like the biggest thing that it comes with keeping it simple. It's hilarious. So just keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Don't think you have to eat throughout the day. Unless you're hyperglycemic, then that's a whole nother story. I still can't get in all my calories and too much food. Baby steps, I guess. Takes time, Barb, definitely. That metabolism will start to pick that back up. Now that your gyms are opened up, that'll definitely help you get those calories in because you're going to be hungry for those meals. That's the thing, guys. Definitely with intermittent fasting, it's more important to get your calories in than with intermittent fasting. So don't think that you have to do intermittent fasting. It's more important to fuel that body, give your body that nutrients, than doing the fasting. So like I said, if you're not taking in the right amount of calories, you could counteract everything and it could go reverse of the goals that you're trying to get. Because remember, we're not doing this to please the scale. So everybody throw that scale out. I work graveyards. What advice do you have for me for the fasting 10 to 6 a.m.? How do you boost your metabolism? Feeding your body, working out. Not starving yourself. So with the intermittent fasting, so like I said, you pick whatever time works best for you, whatever works for your schedule or whatnot. But like I said, intermittent fasting is not as important as it is than getting in those calories. It's funny. It's easier for people to not eat than it is to eat. So I added heavy whipped cream to my True Meal, extra calorie boost. Amelia, yeah, definitely. You can add the heavy whipped cream to the True Meal, and you can definitely jack up those calories with it. Just be careful, though, because some people with that heavy whipped cream, it will send you right to the B room. So just be mindful of that with that heavy whipped cream. It always affects people differently. But like just 1 ounce of heavy whipped cream is going to be 200 calories. So you can make that True Meal shake 600 just like that. It's just straight fat. Don't have to worry about any carbs and sugars added with it. But let's see here. So how do you know how many calories you're supposed to be consuming? Use the calorie calculator that's on my site. There's a calorie calculator that's on the site that literally, I love that calculator. It's a great formula. I like it a lot better than my MyFitnessPal. I did not make it. I added it to the site. So I love that calculator a lot. And it's helped so many people break their stalls by giving them the right amount of calories of what they should be around to hit their goals and everything like that. So I just started upping my calories. Your calorie calculator said I needed 2,400, and gosh, this is the harder than I thought it was going to be to eat a lot. I was eating 1,200 and stalled hard. I was at the same weight for 3 weeks and no movement on my measurements. So that's the thing, like, you're supposed to be your calculator gave you around 2,400. You've been doing 1,200. Guys, do not think 1,200 calories is the calories that you want to be taking in. I don't know why people came up with that number. Probably because when everybody did HCG, that's what they were doing, was doing 500 calories. So definitely you want to get those calories in. I don't care what anybody says. With the body that you want to have and to be feeling great, having energy, Under eating, yes, you're going to get results on the scale. But like I said, the long-term effects of your before and after pictures, having lean muscle mass, not looking soft and squishy. You want to be toned and look amazing. Under eating is not the way you're going to do it. You got to fuel that body. So 2,400 calories, that's the same amount that I'm taking in. So break it up into not 8 meals. Break it up into 800 calories and then do the 3 meals. But definitely with the, that's why I have the True Meal though. That'll definitely jack those calories back up, help you get in a quick, easy meal with that. Just to help you get in those calories, the fats, and the proteins on there. Because there's 13 grams of MCT oil in True Meal. Back ordered right now. So if you want though, I think there's 20 left that you can still pre-order for the 20% off. So take advantage of that deal. Because once it's gone, it's gone. So how often do you know how many calories? Got that one? I don't count calories and have lost 60 pounds just tracking carbs. Congrats. That's amazing. But the thing is, a lot of people stall out and are under eating. So that's why they don't get in those calories. That's why I would say make sure you're tracking so you can pinpoint what's going on. But congrats on that 60 pounds. That is awesome. Yeah, of course, you don't have to track, but a lot of people are under eating. Do you answer John Deere's question? I don't think I saw his question. Yeah, I didn't even see his question pop up. Oh, wait, there it is. Feel better and more energized when carbs are more than 50 grams and 20 grams. Thoughts? John, are you hitting your weren't you saying you were under eating though? Didn't we establish that one? So if you take in another 25, it's going to be another about 90 calories. So you're giving yourself some more calories. That's the thing. When people say, but if you're more energized, you're still getting results, man, don't change it. That's why we're all doing this, is to control the blood sugars. Like, you're going to be fine. So don't overthink it. If you feel better doing it that way and you're getting results, then keep doing what you're doing on it. Timothy, what is up, man? Got your Instagram post. I'm going to set up 2 interviews. I got 2 people are going to be down to do that because I want to interview everybody who's doing amazing and getting amazing results. So I'll message you, set up a good time for you. I got to pick the best way on how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to use a Zoom. I think Zoom will probably be the best way. I just want to make it so everybody can just use their phone and they don't have to go on a computer or do anything. Literally, just send over the link. You can join in and get that rolling. So everybody can tell their story and just make it so everybody else can see that anybody can do it. I have my meal plan. How do I adjust my FitnessPal to 1,700? So you got your meal plan to 17. So you got the custom keto plan. Awesome. Why? I honestly would not do anything with my FitnessPal. I wouldn't even care about my FitnessPal. If you got the custom keto plan, all you got to do is hit the calories. All you got to do is do the measurements. You don't even have to track macros. Don't even have to track calories anymore. So it makes the custom keto plan so simple. I've gone from 207 to 146 since November. Awesome. Congrats. That's what you projected. But all you do in my FitnessPal is just go to change the settings. That's all you got to do. But yeah, with the custom keto plan, you don't need to track calories anymore. It's already done for it. It's the pleasure about it. So if you guys are brand new here, live Q&A right now, doing a live training as well, where I break everything down for you guys step by step. Can you explain what all the calorie deficit is, meaning that you're taking less calories than you're burning? You're taking in less calories than you burn, so your body is at a calorie deficit. That's it. That's all it is. So what it means, it's like your resting metabolic rate, no matter what, you're going to burn a certain amount of calories just living. So if you're active, you sit at a desk all day long, if you're up on your feet, if you're a teacher, if you're a nurse, if you do manual labor and stuff like that, then you're going to have a higher resting metabolic rate because you're going to be more active, so you're going to burn more calories throughout the day. But just living, you're going to burn a certain amount. So let's just say, easy math, your resting metabolic rate's 1,000 calories. Please do not go off these numbers. I'm just giving an example, breaking down calorie deficit. So resting metabolic rate is 1,000 calories. So if you eat 1,000 calories, you're not going to gain weight, you're not going to lose weight. So at a calorie deficit, you want to be around 20% calorie deficit. You don't need to do this when you use a calorie calculator. It already does all this math for you. So 20%, that's going to be 200 calories. So basically, be at a calorie deficit of your resting metabolic rate of 1,000 calories is going to be 800 calories. But I don't like to explain it like that because it just overcomplicates everything when all you got to do is use a calorie calculator, eat that amount of calories. It already did all the math for you. So if you're active, if you're working out, if you're up on your feet, it's going to be different tiers of activity levels. It's going to be about 200 to 300 calorie difference from every single level. But as you can tell, it's super complicated saying it all like that. So that's why don't break it down that way. Just make it super simple. Use a calorie calculator. Hit your calories with meat and veggies. That's the thing. That's the problem. So many people overcomplicate all of this stuff, and it really is super easy. It's just when people start making all these different keto desserts and doing net carbs and not all carbs and subtracting this, subtracting that, and you don't need to do that. Just keep it easy, hitting those calories with the meat and the veggies. That is it. That's all you got to do. I've hit a plateau on keto. What could be the reason? Are you tracking your calories? Are you hitting the right amount of calories? Are you doing net carbs? Are you doing all carbs? And how long have you actually been doing it? You guys, you don't plateau after 2 weeks. If the scale hasn't moved in 2 weeks after you lost all the water weight, it didn't plateau. There was just no loss because you're probably not taking in enough calories. So super curious on that. What if you're eating the same amount of calories that you burn? Would I burn in calorie deficit? So that's why calorie calculator will do the math for you on that. I'm trying to completely understand the question on there, but dude, you're doing amazing already. I wouldn't really stress about it. Don't try and get quicker results. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. You didn't gain that weight overnight. I'm doing the net carbs and I've lost 30 pounds in 4 months. That's awesome. Congrats, Jody. I'm just talking about, like, you guys, don't be offended when I say these different things. Like, you can still get results eating carbs, all right? You can still get results eating carbs. I just talk about what works the quickest way for me and what I've seen on how people get results so much faster going from net carbs to all carbs. You can lose weight eating 2,500 calories in carbs. You can eat carbs, you can eat sugar, you can do all that. It's just, I talk about the quickest way doing it, but congrats on the 30 pounds. Let's see here. Like, you can lose weight eating McDonald's every day too. I just like to talk about what I've done the quickest way and how I have my clients do it. I love eating healthy, especially with celiac disease. Yeah, you're going to be cutting out all the carbs doing that. I don't eat enough calories. Is that why I'm not losing weight? That's usually the number one reason why people don't get the results that they want, because they're under eating. The metabolism will slow down, everything like that. I go to McDonald's every day after the gym. Nicole, you're killing me. Let's see here. What else is going on? What time is it? 10:40. We'll jump back into it. So I'm going to break it down for you guys now, step by step, all over again. I usually do it twice within the live training here. So what's your website? FullertonNutrition.com. So breaking it down for you guys, step by step of exactly what I do and why I do it this way is because it's been the quickest way for me to be from winter bulk to summer ready. So as always, guys, drop those questions, whatever you guys have, and then I will answer them after the Q&A. After the live training. I want to keep it simple, and I do, but it's my brother's B-Day, and I want to make Parmesan chicken. Sweet, make it up. Gyms are open. Ours opened on 8 days ago, then got shut down. Yeah, I'm in Arizona. They all got shut down for the past month and a half. It's the dumbest thing ever. But you can go get your hair done. Makes no sense. Somebody asked about ketones. Do you believe in the drink pigs keep you in ketosis? It doesn't keep you in ketosis. I literally made an entire video on the ketones, tested my blood sugars, and then tested my ketone levels drinking those. And your body's not in ketosis. How your body is in ketosis is when they're not any presence of glucose in, when you do not have that glucose spike, when you don't have the blood sugar spikes. The blood sugar spikes, your body's going to convert into glucose, and the body's going to use the glucose as energy and feed the brain the glucose. You're not in ketosis. You have no ketones. Your body's not producing ketones. That's what you want your body to produce them. Taking in an outside powder, Kool-Aid, because everybody else says it's the greatest thing ever. They're making money on you. Tested this stuff. So you want your body to break down its own fat. The liver converts it into the ketones. That's what feeds your brain. So if you're putting those carbs and sugars in your body while drinking some magic potion, you're not in ketosis. Your body is not producing it. It is just going to come up on a pee strip and a blood meter because you just ingested the ketones. But yeah, you can definitely go watch that entire thing. It's on YouTube, just Fullerton Nutrition, trainer testing on ketones. All you got to do to lose weight, guys, hit your calories, meat, and veggies. No potion, no powder, no workouts, no saran wrap, coffee, tea, detox, or pills going to get your results. I literally own a meal replacement protein shake company, and I'm telling you, you don't need this. But if you have a hard time getting in your calories, then yeah, it's perfect because it's just proteins and fats. But no, you do not need to buy anything to get results besides food, unless you can make your own food. Do you like pork rinds? Yeah, they're not bad. It's nice to have a crunch in every now and then. You're awesome. I keep freezing up on here. Still waiting on vanilla true meal. Yeah, like I said, by the end of September, it should be here. All right, so I love pork rinds. So guys, live training here. So let's step in. Like I said, whatever questions you guys got, ask them now, and then I'll answer them after this last part of live training. So most important thing, guys, make sure you're hitting your calories. Rule number one, make sure you're hitting your calories. If you're getting results, not tracking calories, that's great. That's awesome. Like I said, the number one reason why people stall or don't get results is because they're under eating. Most time it's under eating. Sometimes it can be overeating, because when people say that you can take in as many calories as you want as long as you're doing keto, you're going to lose weight. That's not true at all. But anyways, calories matter so much. That's why I have the calorie calculator on my site. It's free, so you can go and check and see the calories that you want to be around with whatever your goals are. It's not my calculator. I just use the formula and put it on these sites. You can go and check it out on there and see if you're under eating or what the calorie goal is going to be around. So with that, what I would do is once you get those calories, I get those calories from MyFitnessPal. Watch the video that's on that page. I break down why it's so important to hit the calories or what happens if you don't hit your calories. So then you get MyFitnessPal. Love that app to track calories and track your macros. So what are your macros? Carbs, fats, and proteins. Those are your macronutrients, and they add up to the amount of calories. So once you get MyFitnessPal, I like to set up MyFitnessPal with 60% of my calories are going to be coming from fats, 35% of my calories are going to come from proteins, and then 5% of my calories are going to be coming from carbs, but all carbs, not net. I do all carbs instead of net carbs because I've seen so many people break stalls from going from net carbs to all carbs. A bag of green beans spiked up my blood sugar. So I knew it was the bag of green beans. It was not the steak. I do 35% of my calories from protein. I do that so I'm not losing the hair. I keep building that lean muscle mass, and that is why so many people lose their hair, is because they're so scared of the proteins. So just make sure that you are taking in enough proteins and fats. That's literally all I'm taking in, is they're coming in from the meat and the veggies. Keeping this so simple, if you hit your calories with the meat and veggies, you'll be golden. So once you do that, then with MyFitnessPal, we're going to track those macros. So with the percentages, 60% fat, 35% protein, 5% carbs is where those calories are coming from. Now you don't have to worry about tracking the calories. You don't have to worry about tracking the percentages. You just got to hit those grams in your macros. And when you hit those, you're going to hit your calories. So that's literally it. So simple, tracking macros and stuff. MyFitnessPal, like changing it that way in there. No, you don't need to upgrade. No, you don't need to pay for MyFitnessPal. It's free. You don't need to upgrade to change those macros. So then comes with, so let's talk about the keto flu. So with the keto flu, all that is the lack of electrolytes. That's it. Because that's why the first week or two, you drop about 5 to 10 pounds. It's just water weight. You're flushing out that water because carbs and sugar is what holds and retains that water in the body. So if you're not taking those in anymore, you will be dropping out those electrolytes with it. So drinking more water is not the name of the game because half the time the water is so filtered, you're not going to have any electrolytes in. So what I do is do cream of tartar. It's a spice. You can get down any spice aisle. It's white. I sprinkle a little bit of that in water. And then with the pink Himalayan salt, I'll sprinkle a little bit of that in. So the pink Himalayan salt's loaded in magnesium. The cream of tartar is loaded in potassium. So that's what I'll do is I'll add those into my water so you don't need to go buy some $30, $40 electrolyte powder. And that's literally all you got to do is add that into water. And then with intermittent fasting, all that is, you're taking all your calories in within that 8-hour window. That's it. There's nothing crazy about it. Doing intermittent fasting, no, it's not going to get you results. It's just the benefits from the intermittent fasting that can help aid in getting better results. That's it. It's more important to hit your calories, though, than to do the intermittent fasting. I break all of that down on my YouTube, though. Like, literally, YouTube has everything broken down step by step. So Fullerton Nutrition on YouTube, and then on my website, that's where you can get all of my free workout programs. They are literally free. I got like 3 different programs on there. So just FullertonNutrition.com. You can get a free 21 keto recipes on the site as well. That comes with the grocery list. And no, that is not a meal plan. The custom keto plan is on the site too. You can go check that out as well. But anyways, with working out now, like I said, all of it's on the site. With working out, there's no best workout to get the fat off the body. There isn't. Working out doesn't matter what it is. As long as you're moving, you're breaking down you're breaking down your muscles, you're burning calories, you're getting that heart rate up. That's all that matters to it. So, no, you don't need to be in the gym for an hour. You don't need to go sit on a Stairmaster or a treadmill for an hour. Don't think doing that's going to get you the best results because what's going to happen is you're going to have to take in more calories, and it's hard enough for people to even take in enough calories. So, and then another question I always get, is it more important to do cardio or weightlifting? I would always say weightlifting is going to be more important because you're going to build that lean muscle mass. You're going to get more benefit from the lifting of the weights, but it depends on how you're lifting the weights, how you set up your sets, and how the workout is. So when you go get my free workout program, you'll see it's all superset and your heart rate will jack up just from that workout, just from lifting the weights, not even stepping foot on a piece of cardio equipment. But that's it. Literally the name of the game. Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Hit those calories, meat and veggies, and I promise you, you're going to get the best results that you ever got in 1 week, then let alone a month of whatever you've ever tried. So with that live Q&A now, let's wrap this up. You're going to stay on for about another 15 minutes. All I ask, guys, is hit that share button. Share it on Facebook. Share it on YouTube. Whenever you see any of my stuff, Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, just hit that share button. You don't know who in your friends group could stumble upon one of the videos, and it just clicks for them, and they jump in and start working out, eating right, and getting those amazing results. So that's all I ask, guys. Hit that share button. So let's open it up, drop those questions, and I will come and answer them. Do you like pork rinds? Still waiting for vanilla. Pork's good. Can I send you an e-gift card? Thank you. A thank you Starbucks card? No, don't send me anything. Seriously, I don't know. Not at all. I like Dunkin', though. But no, don't send me anything. You don't need to give me a gift card. I can't eat enough calories. How can I be able to get in enough? So the one thing that'll help is like adding the fats to the veggies. Adding fats to your veggies can definitely drive those calories up. So like different salad dressings, just read the back of the label on them. And then what else? What am I saying? Salad dressings, coconut oils, olive oil on top of those salad dressings will definitely jack them up. But that's why I created TrueMeal. I made it when I had my personal training studio because the problem is people don't have enough time. They have a hard time getting in their calories. So with my clients, they're like, Tyler, can I get a meal replacement? I'm like, yeah, let's go get a good one. And I'm like, all these meal replacements don't even have enough calories to be a meal. They're all under like 200 calories. That's not a meal, let alone 300 calories still isn't even a meal. And they're all full of carbs and sugars, don't even have enough calories to be a meal, and they're low quality concentrated whey protein. So that's why I created True Meal though. So that's why I sold my gym and literally went off with True Meal, because I want to help as many people get in a quick, easy meal. You guys can pre-order right now. It's sold out. Pre-order right now. It's 20% off if you order right now. There's only limited to 20 available for those pre-orders. So that can definitely help you get those calories in. I had a friend tell me to put True Butter on coffee. Thoughts said to help get in your fats. So that's the bulletproof coffee, Jamie. So that's why I'll do the True Meal in my coffee, because it's 22 grams of fat. There's 13 grams of MCT oil in True Meal. So that definitely drives the fats up. But yeah, that's just bulletproof coffee. I would not enjoy doing that. I know I wouldn't. My son is super stoked. He's 220 for offensive line and plans to go back to 180 for weights. That's awesome, Nicole. What's your custom keto plan? What is your custom keto plan? Custom keto plan, it just breaks down the meals, macros, portion sizes to hit the calories and stay on track with those macros and stuff. Grocery list, there's a food swap option and everything like that. You can check it out. It's all broken down on the site. I can't eat enough cows. I had a friend tell me, is running uphill daily with bands a good daily workout? Running uphill, doing hills is going to be a lot better than just doing flat. And doing sprints, obviously, it's going to be the interval training. You'll get a lot better results of an outcome doing the inclines. Definitely. Which is better, walking on an incline or jogging? I'm trying to lose 10 pounds. So instead of worrying about the workout, worry about your nutrition. So also with the 10 pounds, throw the scale out the window. Seriously, go off your before and after pictures. Dunkin' Donuts, yum. Do you ever make anything sweet or for weight loss? So the only thing that's going to be the sweet, so I made that TikTok with that ice cream. So somebody had at my house keto ice cream, and I was like, let me see that label. I want to see what's in it. And it was super sweet. It was crazy how sweet it was. It wasn't bad. I don't think I could have finished the whole thing, but like if I'm going to eat something bad, I'm going to eat something bad. But like the closest thing that's going to be sweets is True Meal. It's chocolatey, tastes like a chocolate frosty, and coffee tastes like a mocha frappuccino. That's the closest thing. I'm happy I don't like sweets. So if you guys are having those sweet cravings, take in more fats. Make sure you're hitting those calories and bringing up those fats, because the fats will definitely suppress the sweet cravings. What I used as a sweetener for True Meal, you got the erythritol and then the sucralose in there. There's barely any in it because it's 600 times sweeter than sugar. So a little bit in will definitely get that fixed without having that high insulin spike or whatnot. Do you ever have cheat meals? Got that one. Thank you. You're the best. Appreciate you. Do you ever hear cheat meal? If you do, how long does it take for you to go back into ketosis? So regulating after a cheat can take about 3 to 4 days. So that's why I never say cheat once a week, because you're going to only be burning calories. Burning that fat, being in ketosis for like 2 days out of the week. So I never say it's worth it at all. Thank you. You're the best. How do you make True Meal? What do you mean, how do I make it? I throw everything in the dryer and just turn it on. I'm just kidding. Just kidding at all. But usually I'll do 16 ounces of water or 16 ounces of coffee, and then just 2 scoops, and then shake it. Boom, done. You don't need a blender at all. It's like half a Granny Smith apple bad. Just track it on those macros. Is a 16-8 fast good? That's what I do. Yes, I use stevia, and when I bake. Use stevia, and when I bake, if someone calls for a half cup, I usually use like a third, cause sweet. Ice cream, True Meal ice cream. Yeah, a lot of people make True Meal ice cream. It's kind of funny. People like make it for breakfast. It's hilarious. You just literally, you add a little heavy whipped cream and then throw it in the freezer. That's what people do with it. I haven't yet, and I would love to actually make it as ice cream and be able so people can get ice cream True Meal, because it would be phenomenal without any sugar, no carbs. Like, it would be amazing. Because everybody, like, it's crazy. I would definitely. The hardest thing for me with that would be mailing them out, making sure that they stayed frozen the entire time. I'm really behind, but what is True Meal? True Meal is just a meal replacement protein shake that I formulated when I had my personal training studio. That's all it is. Zero sugar, less than a gram, less than 2 grams of carbs, and then 13 grams of MCT oil in here. People are paying $30 to $60 just for MCT oil alone. There's 50 grams of protein, the high quality stuff, isolate whey, and then you got the casein protein in there. John doesn't go to Tyler. Why do you gotta say it like that? Yep, absolutely. So yeah, guys, don't ever miss out on these live trainings and the Q&As. Live training is on Monday through Fridays. So So yeah, guys, never miss out on these Q&As. I always do it Monday through, holy cow, Sunday through Thursdays, live Q&A at 7 p.m. Arizona time, live on Facebook and on YouTube as well. That's when you guys will actually get notifications when I go live. And then on Monday through Fridays, the live trainings like what I'm doing right now. Just telling you guys step by step of everything that I do. What's your favorite healthy meal? A ribeye steak and asparagus. 100%. That is my go. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I could have that every single day. I would. But yeah. About to hit the park. Have a productive day. See you later. Have an awesome day. So, I second that. Kevin, right? All right, guys, I usually do this 10 to 11. How do you prepare the asparagus? Throw it on the grill. I got a flat top grill. Love doing it that way. Throw down some olive oil, garlic powder. Boom, done. Super simple. If you go get the 21 keto recipe, no, not 21 keto recipes. Like, if you ever got the custom keto plan, you'll literally see how simple the meals are. Like, it's just meat and veggies. That's all you got to do. That's the name of the game. Let's see here. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Have an amazing weekend. And as always, remember that